Oh no, I fixed it now. Mm, it's dumb, but I've sorted it. It'll basically output to the right thing that you choose, but it will output based. It'll use two different settings. So it'll pull what Windows has got it set at, but don't worry, it's now working correctly. Basically, this is how I want it should sound. So now it's fine. Okay, now we can do the cauldron. Chances are, because I reloaded the game, I will have to destroy all of those fudges again.
A cauldron. There's gotta be a way in, somehow.
Good to note. Oh man. Oh man. The thing is, I feel like even because Amazon use estimates. Oh, they found me. They found me. They found me. It didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked. Because I was using the wrong ammo type.
Never know when I might need these.
That would make sense for them to do that, to keep your card on file. But then again, it's Amazon. They have your card on file. As long as it's on one, it'll be on all.
Lucky me.
So basically, okay, so it shouldn't be so bad then, is what you're saying. Hopefully. I'll have to look into importing from Amazon more then. In the hopes that I can get some stuff that you can't get here. This will be in the future though, obviously not now. Oh. Well, this is already different to the first cauldron I did, by the way. The first one you had to go down a hole. I mean, we went down a hole also, but you didn't go straight through a door like this one. But I think this is one of the first ones. This is like a level 9 one, so I actually did a bit more of a higher level one. I think when I was level 14, I think I did a level... Which one? Page up. Yes. On the map is fine. Which one was it? It's over somewhere. Here, this one. Oh, it doesn't tell you. But I think this was like level 14. No. Okay, probably it was actually. Never
It's like
mind.
this
I was good
entire
level for
place
it.
is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
It's got good prices. I guess you pay the conversion as well though. You pay yen to pound, which depending on can actually end up being cheaper also. As opposed to if it was imported here, then whoever you imported from is definitely going to charge you like a premium for that. I could have silent striked, to be honest. I didn't need to do that.
Those things are moving components. I wonder what.
Ah. That way it's possible for you to get the best exchange rate, depending. I mean, your bank is always going to give you like a worse exchange rate compared to, I guess, if Amazon were to convert it. I guess it depends on bank. Yo, JP, how's it going? You're just passing by. Thanks for stopping by. Hope all is well.
This'll last.
It's tiny. I don't know if you want it, but I guess no choice, really. You have a lot of stuff to do? I am sorry to hear, dude. I guess schoolwork is really taking its toll. Do not miss those times. I mean, at least you're good busy, right? Hopefully. Not overwhelmed busy.
Need them soon enough.
Yeah, definitely good luck with your stuff. Hopefully it doesn't overwhelm you. Don't let it overwhelm you if you can. Yeah, you see, this bit feels a lot like the Matrix. Because it's... well, fortunately she didn't drop. But it's like you're going into the heart of the machines, like where they're made. I feel like this is partly inspired by that, to be honest. And Aloy is Neo. It will happen in one of these. They have a fair few of these cauldrons. I think 6 or 7. Of which I've only done one. This is the second one I'm doing. And they basically, so far I can say from the two of them, have the same feel. It's a bit like Assassin's Creed, actually. When you have those moments when you're not in the system and you're doing stuff like going into the mainframe, you know, back with Desmond's arc and stuff. You have those moments. Back when it was interesting, basically. Oh, there's one extra. There's 4 cauldrons. Oh, I don't know why I thought there was 6. Okay. So 5. I just miscounted by 1. You wish there were more? They are very cool. I mean, this in
It
itself.
looks like those flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere.
Kind of is a nice sort of juxtaposed sort of level slash environment to that of you know, the wilds when you're outside. I mean, it tells a story in and of itself. I mean, it's all about how the machines are made, because these are where the machines are being made.
Might regret this.
Feels very Tomb Raider.
Some machines are built in places like this.
It does.
Why? I have to find a way through there.
Oh wow. Okay, I guess this is just a circuit, right?
I've got as far as this thing will take me.
Alright, so it's basically shown me everything. It's shown me my route. And now I basically need to do it. Yeah, it is. Super Matrix. Like. Especially with the way in which these watchers are like the Sentinels. And the lights that they have to show their eyes. Oh shoot, I thought you wrapped that. I guess not. Oh, you missed it. Actually, Saki. Yesterday when I was playing, in the one that I was doing, you get to the center and there's a heart and it's literally pumping and you're just like, wow, okay. What exactly is going on? It was totes cool. No, you missed a heart. A thumping heart. You know what? As much as I've gotten used to the bow and arrow and how that works, it still kind of annoys me that sometimes when I do think that I've got the hit, you do see it kind of just literally going through their head without it actually registering as a hit. So it does make me question as to whether I actually... Oh. See, like that should have been on.
Not this time.
away, 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 away. What's here? That could have gone better. At least I didn't die. To be honest, I had been playing with controllers so much I got used to that a little. Now I've gone back to keyboard and mouse.
Nice. To a good hunt.
The one thing I like about the keyboard and mouse again is the precision. Oh, finally breeze. You know, it was windy and I knew the moment I would have to come up here and open my window to stream, the wind would stop. There has not been any breeze for the past hour and a bit. And it has greatly annoyed me. Because my room is now warm. Again. I've been making tweaks so that my PC doesn't make a load of noise. Is this the way I should be going? I guess so. You're cold? I mean, my room is super warm. Oh. What is happening here? Can I jump down? Should I jump down? What is this? Make a PC that outputs cooler. Isn't that just called an air conditioning unit? Okay, I guess this is just a viewing platform rather than to go down there. Oh, I was playing this on HDR. In HDR. And on my speakers. It's amazing in terms of sound. Oh my gosh. Can you play games on the aircon? If your aircon has a digital display, I bet you someone will try and make Doom on it. Playable on it. Did you see someone got Doom running on a pregnancy on the digital display of a pregnancy test? So, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. All you need to have is a display. And it is possible. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going back the way I came, which was probably not the way I should go. Not 100% sure. You didn't see? I will show. I'll post in Discord a link to it. It's like, I mean, you wouldn't want to play on it, but you could. It is legit 100% running Doom. Just don't pee on it. Or do. I mean, that's kind of what the purpose is, you know. Pregnancy test kit and all. poor Doom guy. He's subjected to a lot of things. That's why he's constantly in hell beating demons. You know, that could have definitely have been a feature. I mean, why not? I will not die. I mean, I didn't die. You know, like how in Japan, how they have the games so that you don't miss your shot, right? It's not too, you know, wild an idea, to be honest, when you think about it. You can have it so that if you're pregnant, it'll run Doom, and if you're not pregnant, I guess it'll play Flower.
I'd have to ditch something.
Like a 1-bit monochrome version of Flow. Or is it Flower? I can't remember. It's the game that was on PS4 that got a lot of attention by the same studio that did Journey, that game company. So, you know, it's almost, it's so bad. It's like you're breeding hellspawn. Do I want what's in those? I think there was something actually that was rare in this one. A freeze coil. I will probably want that actually. What is in my inventory? Sling. No. Crafting. Sling. No. Sling. It's a freeze coil. Can I get more modifications? Do I have enough? Oh, I need to... I should have done that when I had the chance, you know. What do I have? This is shock. I should get the new drip cluster. Okay, I'll just discard. Disassemble. Disassemble. That is an entertaining way to find out. It is. It's also the most nerdy way to find out, I guess, right? That's if your wife or anyone will appreciate that. Also, it's got no tier, so this is going to be wasted. But I want the extra freeze. I'll keep this. It's fine. I'll have that for something else. Wait, what was this? A corruption coil? Yes, please. Corruption is what I'm after. Joke's on you though. I was corrupted from birth. Oh, here we go. Well, boss fight fudging already. And they're gonna give me 2 of these fishes, aren't they? Oh well. Clearly there's a formula, and I've actually done this quicker than I did the last one. To be honest. So the way in which when you first do this, and Aloy discovers this facility and how the machines are being built. The one thing she says is that they're woven. The machines are woven from light.
Can't have you giving away the hunt.
Which, TBH, I don't know how true that is. Purely because it looks like light. But you know. You are surrounded. I just gotta wait on him. Hopefully. That will do the trick. Level 18. Hard point, okay. And I could overheat. Oh, freeze. Body is freeze. Perfect. Alright. So once I do this, it's going to slowly descend down. And I'm gonna have to destroy this food.
That machine's not gonna let me take this stuff.
Oh no, you idiots! Oh, that makes sense why he's weak to ice. That's how you do it. I wasn't really all that clean, but you know, manageable. I think one of the things that I need to do is actually make use of the hotkeys that I have. So one of the benefits of being on keyboard and on a mouse, I don't know if it's the case on controller because I haven't seen it, but I could just press 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will take me to whatever I have equipped in that slot. So that's quicker, to be honest, for me to be able to, in those situations where I didn't really give myself a lot of time. What the hell is wrong with me? To actually be able to swap on the fly and not be in tricky situations. Yo, Kit, welcome. How is it going? FF? I mean, in a way. I think everyone's agreed it's a bit more on the Matrix side of things, though, in terms of feels. How are things? You actually missed how Matrix it was in the beginning, Kit. Oh, I never use a shock trap. I should have actually laid some traps down rather than just doing that, to be honest. Well, what's done is done. You're good for the first time in ages. Wow. That's good to hear. That's a first also. How was the Lebanese? 'Twas good, 'twas good. Also, performance issues on this game in terms of streaming it as well as playing it are all but solved. Are all solved. I've not really seen any issues so far. You've never seen... Oh yeah, I forget. You've not seen the Matrix movies. So that's kind of... both a bit... sad and also a shame.
Information about different machines. This will help me override them.
I'm pretty sure... do they? Netflix has Matrix and Matrix Reloaded, no? I can override a sawtooth! Does that mean I can ride a sawtooth? I would like to ride a sawtooth. Oh! That's not a sawtooth. But I would like to save, actually, after doing all of that. I did that in the speediest amount of time. I did that quicker than I thought I would have done it, to be honest. Yo, Zach, welcome. How's it going?
The sound of leaves rustling. It's comforting.
Along with the clanking of metal, yeah, definitely comforting. Oh, I threw a rock at it. I meant to press G. Oops. I'm so confused. Alright. So. Yeah, hello. Zach, yeah, hello. A rock isn't a missile unless it's thrown. Then it becomes a missile. I have to search for a Banuk camp. Actually, I think I might do that. I was going to go ahead with the main mission, but there's something about the Banuk camp that intrigues me. You threw it though. Yes, I did. So it became a missile. So there is actually a sawtooth nearby. In this direction. Let's see if I can get close enough to be able to override it. Who wants to guess that I won't be able to? Hmm? Where's this metallic cat? Huh? It was prowling around here earlier. Well, it's not here now. I am suspect. Something else is gonna happen, isn't it? I'm not here for this. What's the point in this? Also, you know, the one thing I've noticed about Aloy, she's got some serious abs. Like, oh my gosh. Which makes sense considering she's a huntress and everything.
And one of these.
What's that? I didn't mean to enter a corrupted zone. I just wanted... What the hell is that? Oh, that's what I just defeated. Why does this one look so much more huge? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. No, you don't see me. Do I take it out? Do I leave it?
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
You, yeah, no John Cena. To be honest, I want to nab one of those striders. I've not yet tried this.
Override's working.
But so that works quite nicely. I thought you would have to click twice again. That works really nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to use that a bit more. I'm pretty sure it's Cena. I don't know. Everyone has different ways of pronouncing things. I just go with what I hear, so it just seems easier that way. Oh. Looks like a lot is happening over there. There's a whole lot happening over there. What is going on? The Steel Stallion. Am I dealing with... Oh, bandits.
Damn.
No, 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 no. All of you, leave me. I have no want... Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Oh, are you serious? Oh, you killed my horse! Trash! And now I've got other fudging. okay. Oh, he's not dead?
That's it. I'm already gone.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. There was far more chaos here than I was anticipating.
Gotcha!
Oh, dang, this kind of gets. Hmm? Chicken tikka? A kofta burger. No, the kofta burger was nice. But then again, it's not like I'm a food connoisseur or anything, so take my review of that for what it is. Exactly. See?
Dense and tangled.
I mean, if I like something, I like it. What? How much more opinions do you want me to have? I mean, I'm not really a connoisseur of anything, to be honest. It's probably my greatest and worst quality. These buffoons destroyed my mount. I was literally like on the way, and it would have taken me all of 2 minutes to get there if I didn't run into those dumb bandits just trying to destroy a horde of machines. That's just stupid. Oh. Can I ride a lanthorn? Maybe they're faster. No. Why is there always a watcher? Watch yourself. No, you're not escaping. Yeah, that'll hold.
Too slow, come on.
I'm a Kegel. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. I would say I am a K-girl group connoisseur indeed, yeah. Oh man, I can't ride this lanthorn. Dang it, what was the point? Well, I scared the rest of them off so I can go away in peace. Stallion? How do you know it was a stallion? Oh, what's that? Long legs. Maybe long legs I can ride, not lanthorns. What's that? Oh, it's a charger. Ooh. Okay. Chargers I can definitely ride. Don't fight it, it'll just make it worse. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I didn't mean it that way. Jeez.
Not gonna be a problem overriding it yet. Catching it though.
You want to ram with this? Indeed. Literally just ram through anything. Wait, that's a sawtooth. That's a glimmerhawk. Why are they glimmerhawks here? Shoot. Maybe I should have just let the ram do its thing than me interfering. To be honest. Because these charges are really strong. I mean, but aren't connoisseurs specific about their tastes anyway? Isn't that what makes them a connoisseur? A connoisseur? Leave me be. Oh man, it's not gonna leave me be. Who said that? PC RAM? What do you mean? Where is he going? come back here. Just wandering off. Goodbye, Ram. He's just wandering off. Like,
This has to be the beneath camp that Bilgan told me about. So what happened to the other mercenaries he sent? The machines are docile. It's like they've already been overridden.
oh. Hello, good sir. May I talk to you? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, but you always say something about Momo.
How are you
so...
doing it, girl? Please, you must tell me how you commune with the machine.
Why are you asking her for? You commune with the machines
Some
as
other
well.
Weraks after our herd will claim first blood, but it'll require cunning.
They do, but a bias is a bias, right? Take me to your leader.
Tomorrow,
No, now.
the shamans have learned from the machine spirits.
Fine, I shall trade with you first. Not true. But also kind of true. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. TBH. Classist? What? What do you mean by classist? How? No, I wasn't. No, Momoland I like on the whole. It's just that thumbs up. Whoa! Do you know how scared I am of this fudging sawtooth? And I just ran into one, forgetting it's friendly. I was ready. I was absolutely ready. That is cruel to just put a random sawtooth there on guard, although I understand. I would have a sawtooth on guard as well. They're... You fudging sawtooth. Oh, it's a Ravager. Wait, I guess sawtooths are bigger.
We should find a few machines earn the spirit's favor.
A place where the machines are tranquil. How can we be certain the spirits aren't testing us?
Okay, you'd be surprised how true that statement that you just said is. A fox who goes to another university has the same qualification as a fox that goes to Oxford. But they are not considered the same because they both went to different well, one didn't go to Oxford, basically. Trust me, no, I think everyone has been exposed to this sort of classist nature, I guess.
But these lands are harsher than these. Hunting here is relaxed.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between
No, but it's
you,
true.
me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace.
Even though it was a quote from a
Not
show,
just from the machine.
it's true. It's got truth
there
in
are
it.
many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters
You know, like how
and
all
the
jokes
shamans
have
bicker
an element of
without end.
truth in them?
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world? The hunters,
It's true.
they don't want
Oh,
it back the way it used to be.
Wait. My
And we
water. I
shamans
actually need
find
water.
ourselves able to explain
One sec.
less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
Honor to your Werak.
We should head north. North where the ice and snow calls.
Saki, do you welcome mystery?
Why would the machine spirits allow us to approach unchallenged?
Kit, do you
Rome
welcome
is a
mystery?
miraculous place.
Garm, do you welcome mystery? Inslain, do you
Honor to your
welcome
word.
mystery? Zach, do you welcome mystery? Chat, do you welcome mystery?
Keep your warmth.
Keep your warmth.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
The shamans say the herds move this way.
You know what? Something tells me that there is something that's gonna happen in this village that's going to turn all these friendly machines hostile.
Every idle
I'm calling
moment
it.
is another mile between us and the herd.
An avalanche? No. That's literally the least of their worries. It's the machines turning hostile. I would be more concerned about. At least with an avalanche. I don't know. I guess they're terrifying in different ways. Am I supposed to do something in that village?
Tomorrow we'll see what the shamans have learned.
Getting spooked by a minute. Yeah, actually, Garm, you make a fair point. There's a good chance I will. So that was a Ravager, right? I will probably see a sawtooth and I will probably actually
You honor
fire a bow at it that will send it hostile, and then suddenly the whole village is gone. Because this dumb Nora, brave, came, got spooked, thought it was an enemy, and just shot first. Ask questions later. Or never, rather.
Skill melts like ice.
Yeah, insane, right? There is no wind in my room. Before the stream, there was actually breeze passing through. Now there's nothing. I'm so annoying. No. Well, I am annoying, but I am so annoyed. I'm so annoyed because now my room is warm and I feel it.
How can we be
And I bet you after the stream the wind is going to pick up again and I'm going to be like just aggravated. Who am I supposed to talk to? Let's see. Scrapper. Watcher. Supply crate. Fudging. Glad I don't have a sawtooth.
Travel well.
This eye.
In Banur, they already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
Oh, it's called Banu? Why does everyone call it Banuk?
Songs underneath.
Look at this. It looks like an AT
Well
Walker.
prepared for the hunt, I hope.
They tied it down. That's why they all are like acting
May the
friendly.
machine spirits grant you favor.
Because look at how big this machine is. They're thinking, well, if these guys can tie this machine down,
Skill
we ain't
melts
gonna
like
bother.
ice.
We'll just
We should get back out
for
and
now,
if we want to maintain
be
our
friendly.
reputations.
And then when our time comes, we'll rise up. It'll be the rise of the
Machine
machines.
spirits are angered in all places but this one grove. It's a riddle.
Self-burn. I always burn myself.
To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Not
Grazer
too
dung.
bad.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
I am the best hunter of my world. And not
Well, sucks to be you, to be just chosen like that. Everyone has it
I
that
can feel
easy.
myself growing old.
With your Ravager / Sawtooth looking scary AF
Not
monster
helping
fudging machine scaring the crap out of people here. Which one
Some
of you
other weird
fudges do I
factor
need to
on
talk
her.
to?
We'll claim first
Please,
blood, but it'll
stop moving
require
around.
time.
Just stay in one place so I know
I
exactly
wish
where
you a
everyone
bountiful
is.
hunt.
Don't assume the hunt will be easier just because the land is warmer. The hunt demands full preparation.
Good,
These lands are
good.
filled with noise. But it is just noise. No sounds.
You're just speaking noise.
In Banor, they already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Investigate the camp. Man, it's a fucking massive camp. Can you tell your fake sawtooth to stop growling, please? It's putting me on edge. Ah, yes. Yeah. It's a similar energy actually, Saki. With the Fates and Machina in FF10. It is a very, very similar energy actually. I have 64 gigs of RAM.
I am the best hunter of my Wirac, and none shall wrest that honor from me.
And
Keep your warmth.
my RAM is definitely damaged.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Fine, I'm going up the fudging mountain because there doesn't seem to be anything else happening there. No, I think definitely there is something wrong with me in terms of my head. I have some corrupt memory. Please be friendly, Glinthawk. If only I could, I would, Saki.
There, signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it.
Yes, Kit, that would be a valid thing to say that my RAM was
Glinthawks are
corrupted.
just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Good Glinthawk, good Glinthawk. Ah! Oh my god.
There, signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it.
I don't know.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
I have nothing to say. I don't know how I did that. I genuinely don't know how I lost my footing. I literally lost my footing. Of all the ways, like of all the dangers I faced so far on the stream, like in the past hour, to die in that way definitely wasn't expected. To stop path? Yeah, no, definitely not enough. Do you see? It kind of glitches out as you walk. You can actually lose your... Oh, and there is this right here. If I use the campsite first before doing something stupid like this, because you can rappel down. You know what happened? Oh, look at that. Do you see? So when I moved even just a little bit, I didn't do this. I just did a touch. It kind of automatically puts me into position. So maybe something went wrong there. And it ended up kind of throwing me off the ledge. I don't know. I'll have to look at the clip back. It's really cool, actually. This is like one of the few moments you can actually have an up close look at them, which is nice. And you can actually admire the detail that they've put into the machines for them to be so much like the animals that they represent. You clipped it? Yeah, I can see. I thought somebody clipped it. Because I actually have a clip counter up so that I can see when clips are made now, at least. I definitely ran...
Just leave us here. Did Vilgan send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
I thought you were tied up.
Never
What?
mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device. Plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Okay, so it seems like it's going to go down. They're not going to be so
Full already.
friendly for a while.
You bunch of chuff skulls.
Get the jokes in while you can.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All you've ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this. Catastrophic malfunction. This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
I knew there would be a
They've already
massive
started
car.
attacking.
The hunt is back.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
But they were protecting you just a moment ago. Where is your fake sawtooth?
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song. The hunt is back.
Mine now.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it. Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song. The hunt is back.
Yeah, I know. She's not far at all. The thing is, I don't know if this is
Yes.
probably how it works.
Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
This is probably because of how it works when it's in stereo mode, but when I have it in 5.1, it's not like that. It's not like that as far as I'm aware. When it was in 5.1, you can actually tell distance.
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
So this is kind of sad because I need to wait for that Ravager to kind of, you know, not be under my spell
The hunt is back.
before that can be taken down. Three, two.
I'm about to have some fun.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it. Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song. The hunt is back.
It was only a side effect. He's not gonna be happy about this.
You can attack it and it'll become aggressive. You know what? You say that, but I've done that before with some of the others that I've overloaded, and they don't.
That settles it.
They didn't become aggressive initially, but I don't think I pushed them enough
Could
for
be anything in the trees.
them
Ears sharp, Aloy.
for them to become aggressive. So maybe I need to try that rather than having to wait it out. I want that actually. This can go. This way, I only have all the rare stuff, which will be detrimental, because if I want to modify things, I need to have a disarm trap. I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, the override gauge goes down. Okay,
Trouble doesn't just up and leave. Keep an eye out.
that is good to know. Then I will do that definitely in future. Though I hate it. I don't like it. I wish there was a nicer way to kind of just disengage the override than
growlers,
you
friends.
having to hit it. If that makes sense.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Asaram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone, and we are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
I'm bored, I'm talking to myself.
Well, at least it wasn't the sawtooth. All right, so I'm gonna hand this in. Yeah, like the one thing I could say is that everyone's pronunciation so far in this game of everyone's names, places, and so on has been somewhat different. Like they all differ somewhat, which I guess is kind of true to life, because in real life nobody says anything the same way, so it's kind of normal. Maybe that's on purpose,
Almost night. Looking forward to a good rest.
which is normal. Yeah,
If you wander, the balance is
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. Outlander, are you looking for... Wait, I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
it was his fault. It's genuinely his fault that they were attacked. It is true. People are always at war. Oh, there's breeze. It's windy.
brought prosperity back to the Sun.
It is. When you think about it, he sent those mercs over there, and like she said, they got greedy, so they ended up doing some more excavating, and they found that thing, and ended up damaging it to the point where the signal that it was producing is now no more. So they all turned on the village, which was precisely what I said when I got there. It's like, I feel like this is something where they've lined it up where basically they're going to turn onto the village.
Every season the machines
So it's his fault.
taking out the freeholds one by one.
Interfered in things that he shouldn't have. Do they do this every night in Slain? Do you know?
Yes, the machines grow more dangerous. But what do you want the Sun King to do now? We have other priorities. These new Oseram constructions. What eyesores? Just have no
The atmosphere for the voices. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hit and miss. It definitely sounds like it's coming from it's in front of you. You've never seen this. I don't know what triggers this. I think this probably just happens at night. Every night. They do this kind of ritual thing. Because they mourn the sun. Because apparently they're like mourning sun kill something. So when it's nighttime, they mourn the loss of the sun, and during the day they're kind of happy because the sun is around. I think.
You're looking well.
This is Road to El Dorado and Journey of Atlantis all over again. Well, they have a sequel to this called The Forbidden West, and they actually mentioned the Forbidden West a fair few times in this. So if it wasn't for that sequel, I wouldn't have thought at this stage that they were actually talking about something that they were actually going to make a sequel on. So clearly it's been mentioned a couple of times and it's actually going to become a thing. Alright, I think they've stopped now. Thought this was going to be the all-night thing. So much devotion
I always knew
they have.
Nora would come to that end. It's what comes of letting women lead.
This is an actual event though. That guy in the middle there, he actually like says a few things, and then everyone comes together and they start doing like I guess singing like a hymn sort of thing, and then they will stop and then he says a couple of other things. I think I just caught the end of it.
Under King Jiran, I feared for my life, the life of my family.
But I did see the beginning of it earlier when I was just getting the game a bit more set up. It's a really nice detail, to be honest. I enjoyed it a lot. I was like, wow, that's world building. It's really good world building.
Here's to evolve, eh?
Well, could be, maybe. I mean, this is the one thing Insane said at the beginning, like, theories will run wild as you kind of go into the story and everything. What? Square Enix just announced Final Fantasy 16. Are you serious? Wait, is that in the... Oh, what's it called? The PlayStation showcase is going on. The PlayStation showcase is going on. I completely forgot about that. They said this was intended to be a trilogy, but didn't get greenlit up until the success of this one. Makes sense. They would have wanted to see how... I mean, it would make sense they would want to see how this performed before kind of going ahead with, okay, we'll have a number 2 and then a number 3. FF16. Wait. I'll have to check it out after. I won't check it out now. FF16. What? I can't be excited. Because I don't know what to expect in FF16. Posted in gaming. Okay. I'll check it out after the stream. Or maybe towards the end. FF16. No, Kit. Don't. the current Horizon Zero Dawn. Please, kid, spare me. Can you please just spare me, kid? Oh, what? Lectures suck. I never went to my lectures, and look at how I turned out. The trailer is captured on PC. Well, of course. I have been saying this for the longest time now. Don't get PS5 or, Xbox Series X. If you're going to get the next gen Xbox, I would say the Series S is probably the best thing to do. I think that's a real smart move on Microsoft's part to come out with something that, low cost. Oh, wait. Did they actually announce price for the PS5? Is it still going? I thought it was going to be a bit more of a shorter, presentation, like half an hour or so.
I'll tuck that away.
So they're probably... Yeah, I mean... The amount of money, buy yourself either 3070 or 3080, whichever, and that will last you for a long time. My GTX 1080 is 6 years old. It's lived through both the PS3 and PS4 generation. It's lived through 2 generations, and I'm still using it to play Horizon Zero Dawn at pretty decent quality settings. This is basically PS4 Pro quality settings that I've got it at now. I've actually got it to this degree of looking good and streaming it on one PC, and I could play it on 4K on my TV with a GTX 1080, which is about 6 years old. Like, honestly, PC represents better value. And again, because so many games are coming onto PC, if you want a console, I think the Series S. I never thought I would say it, but yeah, definitely go for the Series S. So PS5 is 500, and the digital only is 400. That is me grimacing at that price. Oh. That's not compelling. That is not compelling. That's really not compelling. Granted, I probably spent about £400 when I got the PS4. But I got the PS4 in a bundle. Like, I got 2 games with it. This is just a console on its own. I think the justification of buying a PS5 will come definitely maybe 2 years in, after it gets more titles and it gets like a slim version, which they all eventually do. Yeah, I'm not adopting this one at all. No way. Am I surprised? No. To be honest, they were making such a big deal about the amount of tech that they put in it. And to be honest, they have done a lot of R&D, and they are definitely pushing to make this like a real powerhouse. So I get it, right? But no, not at that price. Not anymore. I mean, it's not the era of the PS3 anymore. The new SSD tech... Okay, so in Slane, the new SSD tech is also coming to PC. If you have an RTX graphics card, you will get... I don't know if it'll go back, if it's possible, but if they'll be able to backport it to Pascal. But that direct to storage, which they've actually worked on with Microsoft also, for that sort of, decompressing gigabytes of stuff on the fly and having instant world loads and stuff like that is coming on is available on PC with RTX 30 series. As far as I know, 30 series. I don't know about below. And Demon Souls is coming to PC, so yeah. If you wanted the Demon Souls remake to play that, if you wanted a system seller, I mean, you see what I mean? It's proving my point. A lot of games are coming to PC. A lot of games are coming to PC, and the value of the PC is so much more higher, at least from a gamer perspective, compared to that of a PS4 or an Xbox. P5 is free if you get PS Plus with the PS5. Nah, that's not good enough. Plus, I already have P5. If it's P5 Royal, that's one thing, but no. Yeah, exactly. So they've kind of shot themselves in the... I mean, to be honest, I'm not mad. Because if it wasn't for that outlook that they have, I wouldn't be playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now on PC. So I'm happy about that. The only thing that I would say I'm not unhappy about, it's just a case of I think PS5 doesn't represent good value really for anything right now. God of War, Bloodborne. Okay, God of War I've got, Bloodborne I've got, Monster Hunter World I've got, Final Fantasy 15 I've got, Fallout 4 I've got, MKX I don't have, but I think it's on Game Pass. Uncharted 4 I've got, Ratchet & Clank I've got, Days Gone I don't have, Until Dawn I don't have, Detroit I've got, and it's on PC. BF1 I don't have, but it is on EA Access. It's a multi-platform game. Infamous Second Son I've got, Batman Arkham Asylum I've got, Last Guardian don't have that one. The Last of Us, played it like literally 2 months ago. Persona 5 I've got. Resident Evil 7 is on Xbox Game Pass. You could play it for free on Xbox Game Pass. So even if you have 60% of that, I would say at least 70 to 80% of that is actually on PC already. Free in some cases if you have like EA Access, or actually if you have so if you have Xbox Game Pass, Battlefield 1 you will also be able to have because of EA and being included as part of Xbox Game Pass, so you'll have access to that library and more. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's much more value in PC right now. There is a whole lot more value in PC right now. I don't know how to deal with these snap noise. Oh, don't be so quick. Why does it make such a weird... Yes, set yourself on Woo! Yeah, exactly. Like consoles need to be more compelling than what they are. The whole point of the consoles were to make it easy and make it accessible to buy a game,
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
put it in, and start. Right? All you needed was a TV and just a controller that was given, that was, you know, a controller or two that was supplied with the console. It was meant to be simple. Consoles have become far too much like PCs now, where you have to download. Even when you buy the disc, you still have to download like an 80 gig patch or whatever.
Stocking up?
It's gotten to ridiculous sizes, where it's probably more worth it to actually just download it digitally, because then at least you're going to get like a day one pre-patch download, or you'll download a patched version, so on and so forth. So, not to mention disk drives are just nowhere near as fast as SSDs, which is why they install in the beginning. The problem I have is I'm properly still invested in gaming. I still play a ton. Like I mean, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Like this year, I've actually played a lot of games.
Thinking my friend was behind me.
I was actually getting sad because I wasn't playing as much as I would like
She
to.
remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting,
Many
of
Australians
rains, harvests.
fighting crocodiles in the jungle.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
So that's a yes then. So as I was ranting, yeah, consoles have become too much like PCs in their complexity, and they no longer offer that whole plug and play aspect about them where you can just buy a game and start it up, unless it's digital, and even then there's hoops. You might as well just go PC, save yourself money, get like a nice small form factor PC, put in a 3070, have it next to your TV or wherever, your space, And for that same 500 US or pounds, however much you want to spend, you'll have something that will last you for years, and
Keep that for
you'll
later.
have an amazing back catalog. Think about it, right? Compatibility, backwards compatibility is something that's always come up with every new generation. With PC, you don't have to worry about it so much. You just don't have to worry about it. You will get some compatibility issues with seriously old games, but considering the way the communities are, depending on how invested you are in wanting to run something super old, you will have a higher chance of success than hoping that the console manufacturers, see, they're happy now. They're no longer praying. They're not mourning. Only at night they gather around and it's like, we wish for the sun to return. Yeah, you won't rely on console manufacturers to be able to put that sort of backwards compatibility in. Although Microsoft are doing a good job with it, though. With the Xbox Series, they've been saying that they go as far back as, I guess, Xbox 360. So they're trying to integrate that in.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance.
No,
between
Gam,
years
I'm
and
talking a pure build.
Because of what we did?
From scratch.
What you did.
500, you can
Mourners.
get something
I
very decent.
think it helped them.
Because all you need to do
You
is
set
just
them
connect it
on
to the
the
TV.
path.
You can
You
get
can't
wireless
know what their
keyboards and
journeys
whatnot,
hold.
or just get a controller if you want.
Such is the priest's lot.
Like
Perhaps
you
a
can
red
get
robe would
like
suit
really
you.
cheap all-in-one keyboards
Not me.
to just do the initial
Besides,
setup,
your temple doesn't even take women.
and then you could
We would
use
be
an
richer
Xbox
if we
controller
did.
for your actual gaming.
Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman.
A 1660
Where
can
I'm
go very
going,
far.
I
And
could probably use
6060s
all
are
the light
not
I can
exactly
get.
expensive. The consoles are not that simple anymore. When you think about it, when you put in a disc, it's no longer as simple as just being able to put a disc and playing. Yeah, I know, but there are lots of... There are companies that do build PCs or have pre-built PCs that you can have, which are catered to be like consoles in terms of form factor. So you just go in, you see the specs that you want, and then you buy.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Come take a look.
True.
Nice.
Can't get a wink of sleep. Got my bed from a car.
I mean, yeah, we are not... I guess from what Inslane is saying, we're not that market, but I'm not talking about that market. Even that market, when they get a console, they could have a lot of things not work. They could have problems. Like, I've seen the forums for some of these things, and people are people. I mean, end of the day, there is some helping, there is some not so much helping that you can do. Should I do this one, or should I do the one with Errand? Yeah, that's true. Wait, well, can she? Can you get your grandma or a grandma to take a PS4 and see how well she can get to the point where she's able to play a game? I guess she'll actually be able to do it, to be honest. Maybe. Yeah, but if it's pre-built, they've already installed the OS for you. All you have to do is when you first time load a pre-built PC, so when you first put it in and power it on, is it's probably going to ask you to just set your username and password. Microsoft have a way of doing basically have that, so that you can basically just oh no, go away. Oh, so that you can just do that. No, I'm not saying that. Inslane said it. He said the grandma can play a console game. And I was saying maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Because I was thinking about the whole beginning setup process because they ask you about agreements and stuff. That might be enough to confuse some people. You never know. Her best afterlife.
Glad that's over with.
Why did I think that would do anything?
Come on over here.
How about, Errand, you help me out here? Trash fudging human. Stop that. Oh shoot. I wanted to silence attack it and I let go of the wrong mouse button. Don't need that. Ooh. I mean, to be honest, they have good stuff on them. Because they carry resources. I think they're convoys, and if you intercept them, you could be in with some rare stuff, which is nice. Where's that dumb Errand? I want to shoot an arrow into his face. Asking, hey, come over here, what are you doing? Clearly, when I'm fighting some machines, he thought to just stand on the sidelines and ask dumb questions. Sick of it because of taste, or sick as in you get sick, like physically sick, ill?
Saving these for the trail. Brew that up later.
Nauseous. Ah, okay. You're not a huge fan of prawn type flavors. Maybe you have some allergy to it also? Or
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs.
I'm glad he understands.
Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. You know, maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
maybe the name rings a bell.
I'm so sorry, Eric.
I possibly could have
Well,
Nils.
when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
No, I don't think I have then.
Why would
Saying the
Shadow
bandit
Karja
killer
do
makes
this?
me think no, I don't
Because
think
they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
Yeah, there's not. He's not dislikable. That's for sure. I don't
Are you
dislike
sure
him.
you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
He's just a bit of an
Well,
idiot.
I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
All right.
He's not
Show
like
me where
Yosuke.
Ursa
Yosuke was
fell,
a bit
and I'll
annoying.
do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
So I have to do a number of bandit camps first before I meet Nils. Basically, that's the trigger. It has elements of Skyrim with things like this, you know.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know.
Do a certain number of
doesn't make
actions,
sense.
you'll meet someone.
Is this
Oh, really?
Shadow Karja territory?
No. They
No
broke the ceasefire
way!
as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
He doesn't have the same amount of gruff, to be honest. Though now that you say it, and I played it too in my head, I guess it's there. But it's how they record it. They clearly recorded Hitman 2 to really bring out the gruffness in his voice. Oh, he's Hendrik in Dragon Quest 11. Well, the thing is, I played Dragon Quest 11 with Japanese VAs, so I wouldn't be able to make an association there.
All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. Arrows scattered there. Those bloodstains, not the kind that would pull around a corpse. A Shadow Karja spear. There must be Shadow Karja armor. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks.
Actor,
I
as
think
in
someone moved
both
the bodies here, then scattered them
film,
across the
TV
field.
actor, as well as voice actor.
Wait, are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
You know, I've actually done a fair few side missions, which is like find something and then follow these tracks. And it's like, it's a formula that Ghost of Tsushima, the devs there kind of literally just took and run with. And I had thought about it then, and I'm kind of thinking about it now that I'm doing more or less the same thing. Just finding tracks and following them. Ah, John Hopkins. Why does that name ring a bell? I don't really watch much TV, but I don't know. Maybe that... If I were to see what he was in, maybe I would know. I suppose. But John Hopkins does ring a bell. Midsummer Murders. Midsummer Murders. I didn't watch Midsummer Murders, but sometimes it would be on TV.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
I mean, this is a real contrast. Like, this is very different from Midsummer Murders and Poldark. Midsummer. I don't know. English is my first language. Debris.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Come on, gents, let's get her!
Wow.
Regroup, Lodge, regroup!
This is what you trained for! Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
We can flank them! Go!
Oh, it's the area. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Let's show them how we do
fight for us. Shoot, that override didn't last long.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
After I loot everything here. Some big cats were in the fray. I don't need these fast travel packs anymore, do I? Because I've got the golden fast travel pack. Insane, you said you only get that at the end of the game. How is it I only got that right at... I feel like I'm still pretty much beginning. Oh. Oh. Where did that big cat go?
So much blood. What are those leather straps? Those rocks. They're shattered. These look like vanguard weapons. A lot of people died here. A massacre. Armor straps. Cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
Ah.
Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
I mean, I thought it would have been a main game, end game item, to be honest. It would make sense for them to do that, considering they give you so many fast travel packs. Like, I have 22. I just have no need for them now because I've got the golden travel pack. Maybe I should just sell them. I mean, free shards. I'm not going to complain.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Huh? What power cell? I actually need a power cell. I would rather not have to come back here again. That fly buzzing is very annoying. It's far too visceral.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For
Oh,
what?
no way.
Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
That's pretty twisted.
Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
But considering it's his tribe attacking him, there's something deeper at play, clearly. Also, the fact that it's Rise is interesting. Like, because Rise in Dancing All Night is slightly older and a bit more mature. I would not have been able to guess it. If I was to have guessed any character, I would have actually have said that maybe she had voiced Lightning from FF13. That's really pretty. Look at the moon. Wow. Well, that's a mood. Walking into the moonlight like that. On this desert. But yeah, when I listen to her, sometimes her character in this, I would have thought that she was maybe Lightning. Just based on voice alone, not looking up or anything. What is that a quest for? The Place of the Sun.
A woman is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge? Well then, it's a new day.
Wasn't sure about the Sundom at first, but it's growing on me.
Sundown happens every day. How could it only now be growing on you? Yeah, right? Rise is a very, you know, particular character. To do her voice compared to how she is here, very different.
Good to see you.
She actually does a real good job in nailing down Rise. I think that is that shows how good a voice actor she is to be able to do that. Blameless Marad.
Greetings, Aloy. I am
Marad.
known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
Why are
What
you
do you mean?
blameless?
Where's Erend?
He's
What is this
inside,
diplomatic
tending the Sun
immunity that
King,
you have?
Where we should be, without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage East? What possible interest could the Sun King have in her?
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Very true. Yeah.
What's the Sun King like?
Okay, I
The
like
most
Blameless
important thing
Marad.
is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Oh, we'll see about that. Otherwise, I'm blaming you. Blameless.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Derval.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find
Yeah,
him
it's a
lurking
nice
somewhere
voice
near
as
the
well.
border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Wow. I mean, I get it. She's...
Erend, Marad. Let me discuss it with her privately.
Okay.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
You don't trust Avad? I mean, fair enough.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign.
I mean, he may be okay.
Since then, it has
and
been
not so
difficult
bad.
to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
I think Ursa is the person he's after, not Aloy. Also, Aloy has the what's it called? You know, the stomach gap? I mean, maybe he was looking and thinking, you have a nice, six pack. Although you can't really see her six pack from there. But crop top, yes. Man, 7 billion people, you never know. You can't say, it can't be a thing for some. Who are you to say? I'm not excusing Sketch behavior. Plus, did you not hear him just now? He wants Ursa by his side. He doesn't care for Aloy in that regard.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims.
You think?
Especially the Oseram.
That'll be
Dervahl
interesting.
fought back.
We'll see how that goes.
He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He's asking.
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The Gatekeeper and the retired hunter in Bloodborne. Weirdly, the Gatekeeper I don't remember, but I think the retired hunter I do remember. The best liars are those who can insert half-truths in what they're saying. Yeah. I won't deny that. That also, it's easy to make yourself sound good in a story when no one else is alive to counter it. True. That is true, because then that's the only truth.
I'd
The
like to
only
ask you
known
something
truth.
about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Oh, really? I don't know who that is. But I'm gonna have to search it up.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
I mean, he's in politics. He's basically the ruler of this meridian. Definitely. I
Quite a
think that
place you've
goes
got
without
here.
question.
You can almost
That
see
he
the
is a
little
s-
people below the mesa.
He's a snack.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all?
I
While
do
men
know
live in
this.
palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
I mean, it will come to pass. We'll see.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
To be honest, the fact that Insane has remained silent this whole time means you guys are more or less hitting probably kind of on the money.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
I mean, it's...
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
I mean, do you know what? It's interesting for him to say that line because it makes him appear humble. They say kings never beg. Please, find Ursa. I think he is definitely eating popcorn at this point. I think it wouldn't surprise me if Insane was, you know, he had a good 2 bowls of popcorn before every stream just to see the discussions that take place. It's a humble brag, yeah.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
Politicians are always evasive. I just like how Aloy is sharp. She's sharp. She's as sharp as the spear and the tips of her arrows. Like, seriously. In battle, as well as when it comes to her tongue. She can speak. She can just speak people down, and it's so good. I love it so much. You love sweet mixed with salty. I love pure salt. I actually don't like sweet. Even a mix I don't like. I just want the pure salt.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
I'm glad to hear Gum.
Did you serve the last one as best you could?
You are
too?
another salt person
Well,
like me.
I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I
You
could
have a
be
salty
blamed
persona.
for.
Well, no, that's actually a bad thing.
Sounds
to have
to
a
me
salty
like you're a
persona.
spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
Bloody hell. Oh, good. We're looking at this topic. Why blameless?
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
Jeez! Did they model him after all politicians? Because, geez, like, yeah.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
It's just the way that, you know what? If anything, it's the way that they make the other side look so much like enemies that makes their ideals or their way of thinking sketchy. Yeah, which is very much like our politician. You know, I went to... Before I had my first job, I was an intern, or I was doing this thing where hold on before you go there. Before I had my first job, I was at this internship or something like that. I can't remember what the name was, but it was something like this thing. And you would go in every day and you would do lessons. They'll teach you like Linux programming being like basically writing basic bash scripts and stuff like that. And they would also give you teaching. They'll also, yes, Saki. They will also teach you how to speak. And one of the scenarios is literally the one that we are seeing right here, where basically they would say that there will come a time when train you for a job, yes, but they will also train you for media when you are talking to people like in the media and basically saying things in a way where you don't outright say that it is this defined thing. It's giving an answer without an answer, basically. They teach you. This is basically a part of your training. So everyone who is on this course learns that as just a basic part of the training. That you have to learn how to be evasive, but not evade. So basically the conversations that she's having right now is something that they've taught. And yeah, I don't know. This just reminded me of that. That, you know, it's something that is actually taught.
What makes
Anyway,
you so
it just
sure
reminded me. That
Dervahl
was
did
just
this
an
to
aside.
Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
Well, you've done it now, Insling. We just gotta wait and see. His eyes will turn red like the corrupted. And much like the corrupted, when you get rid of them, it's permanent.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Then you must. I should say that to people. You know, you know, I should do that to people. When they say, okay, I have to go, then you must. His RAM will be corrupted. Joke's on you, my RAM is already corrupted. We've already seen this. I somehow happened upon, like, falling off an edge to my death once already. Holy fudge cakes. Pitch clipped is so far. Why? Why is it so far? I don't know if I want to continue this quest. Maybe I will continue this at a later date. So far. I do not want to have to get a Strider. Corrupted Alpha? No. Oh my gosh. That could actually be a cool shirt though, actually. Have corrupted thingies on it and stuff. That could work. Red flares where the eyes are supposed to be on the current. I'll try that and see how it looks. I think it will work very nice, especially on the monochrome version. It'll add some color, like contrast color, where there is currently none. There's a Strider site here. maybe I will do this one. Oh yeah, did you only now hear about that, Inslane? Yeah. Yeah. I think, you know, I want to answer that question, but I think what the real question is, why do people get excited for these remakes? And why are people asking for these remakes now? I will not deny that I am not part of the problem, because I was very much interested and excited about the Final Fantasy VII remake. But the Final Fantasy VII remake was done very well. Like, Final Fantasy VII is basically more of a reboot than it is a remake. And they basically made that apparent throughout that game. It's a new game in an old story. I mean, yeah. And it's also a way to kind of have the game continue on, if that makes sense. Because again, this kind of comes back to the whole console thing. But due to the lack of backwards compatibility and support from all console manufacturers, to be able to play all of the old games, in a way it makes sense to be able to kind of, I guess, pounce on the nostalgia and make something and remake something and then get the sales from that, I suppose. And then you're able to play it again in like a new gen form. Low risk. Yeah. Yeah, it's fairly low risk. I mean, you can still screw up the remake though. There's nothing stopping that from screwing up the remake. And then it's no longer low risk.
Save these for the trail.
It actually becomes a risk.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. What you start, they'll help finish.
You know, I wonder with this game how much it is like Skyrim, in the sense of how overpowered can you become before you actually do any of the main quest lines, because there are actually a fair few side quests that you can do. Take out the alarms. I will try. I cannot guarantee that I'll be successful in doing so. Oh, it's a tank. It's like a future tank, but it's a tank nonetheless. Oh, those are corrupted. They are corrupted.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Oh, jeez.
Quietly.
No one disappears without a trace.
Oh. Goodbye, quiet approach.
I'm after you.
Blend in for the secret lands. For the secret lands.
I let go of the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. I screwed up.
Got too much already.
For the fallen.
Is that it? Oh, it's clear?
Easier when I was a kid.
Oh, shoot. Okay, this time actually find where the camp alarm is. Okay. Me talking to myself to actually do what I should be doing.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
And the light fades. Really? I can't climb.
Bad day for this.
We have a problem! cover!
I'll strike you down.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh!
Oh! Yeah!
Steady.
Got ooh!
I'll take you down.
It's annoying that you can't scale up anything. It has to be specifically anything with yellow.
Look what the sacred land! Nora always come through. Thank All Mother, that's over.
I can't spare the weight.
Alright, well, not going as planned, but it's not going badly either, so I'll take it.
These will keep. Okay, no more sneaking.
Oh, but hey, first alarm destroyed.
Try to run. Signal's down. We're not getting any help. Aiming in. I'll hit it next time.
Victory for All Mother comes through.
God, 1 out of 3 isn't bad. Oh, why does she keep diving?
Good for an old remedy.
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the Ring of Metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Why not?
Yes, War Chief. I will.
I can do it alone.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
I mean, clearly you can see I am capable. I managed to disarm one of the alarms. 1 out of 3 isn't bad.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
I like Val. Val is funny. Not funny as such, but I like Val. Wait, what's going on? All right.
Take my hand.
That's how she got them abs.
Take the one on the right.
Which one on the right? Well, what are you talking about? Oh. Oh, you meant like that?
You will not escape the shadow.
I got you, Val. See, all good.
I'd have to leave something else behind. They're scanning for me.
Two more. You take the one on the left.
She went that way.
Why do you not have arrows, Val?
There. See that covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Varl. That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the plan, and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Oh, well, this is gonna go well.
Now all I have to do is make it all happen. If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Yes, noted.
Man down!
No!
They're still looking.
Got intruders!
I need to get to that blaze fast. I should be able to hit the blaze from here.
Almost. Very, very almost. I panicked. I was supposed to press Q and I forgot. Like,
There! Watch her!
Ah.
Child's play.
Shot.
Do you not see other people around you? Why is it going after me? I do not want to be the tank. I did not agree to this. Oh, that was some explosion.
Got you located. You can't evade the shadow.
There, she's gotten above us. Good enough.
When do I get to upgrade my spear? I feel like it's been too long. I've had the same
All
spear.
Mother, look upon
doing
our
the same amount
victory.
of damage.
A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
Tainted like these ruins. All the shards. Is that it? Done?
I'll find a use for you.
Oh, met a stalker, by the way, in Slain. That was fun. They are the ones that can go invisible. Yeah. It was very interesting when a stalker appeared, I can tell you that much.
Saw me. Here we go.
Got you.
Oh. Oh. What the hell are you? Ah. feel like we've got a corrupted alpha. This is what Garm was doing the whole time. He was inspired by corruption.
Still sniffing around.
We're scrapped.
Oh.
They're gonna wipe us out. You're gonna get a mouthful of hurt. Go, go!
We're dead too if you don't fight. Take the fight to them, you miserable chump.
There's so many.
What I found.
Don't mind me.
There are so many at this camp. Oh. What? How am I not hitting anyone? Bull crap. I feel like I need to bring a charger with me. That was quite the arrow that I just so did not see coming. I only got 2 this stream. What do you mean? Okay, 3. This seems to be like a really difficult bandit camp. How am I supposed to do this camp? I feel like I'm under leveled.
Get picked off! I'm gonna shatter you!
Oh yeah, I forget about that. The yeeting being a things.
God, I found this.
Didn't gotta remind me.
An alarm. Can't let them get to it. That puts it out of action.
Keep those heads down.
Gang up and fight!
Okay, that doesn't work on them.
Broke. Can't call reinforcements.
Whoa! Gonna give you a beating.
Damn.
What is that? Oh, it's a Bella back. I was thinking maybe I could bring it to me, but probably not. In all honesty.
Found him.
There's so many bandits here.
Right here, you sucker.
Pay attention.
Why are there so many?
This'll drop.
I think that cleared it out. Oh my word. Wow. That was difficult. Definitely undergeared for being able to clear out this bandit camp, but that's not to say it's impossible. I wonder at what point will I actually get better weapons? Or is it the case that I probably have the best weapons I can have right now? And what will happen is I will have to get better modifications. Because, I mean, I feel like it's the case that I just need better modifications. But I have the shadow variants. I have the shadow variants for all weapons apart from the sling. I do not have the shadow sling. I'm currently running a Carja sling. Although I need a Carja tripcaster. But I want... Wait. Is there no shadow tripcaster? I think there is. I don't know if I have that. I think maybe not here I can buy it, but probably in Meridian I can. Could be wrong. Because I'm running just a standard tripcaster right now.
I'm not here.
The strongest lie dead and wounded. The machines are frenzied. Only the goddess can
Yeah,
save
they
us
have
now.
3 slots. But the fact that you say otherwise means that you do come across better weapons, which are not of the shadow, basically of things that you can't buy. Because at the moment, I feel like I'm lacking a bit of variety when it comes to weapons.
No space.
When was the last time an outcast was made a seeker? Never, probably.
Make or break. Mods and weaves make or break. Oh, by the weaves, you're talking about the nano weave armor. that I actually need to get the power cells for. I've heard that that's a decent armor to have, but you lose the mod capacity as a result. That's what you trade. So while it's probably one of the best armors to get in the game, you lose the ability to be able to utilize mods. Oh, the mods for armors are called weaves. Oh, my bad.
I hope I never see a corrupted machine again.
I thought you were talking about something else.
There she is, the Seeker.
That armor is good, but not great. Not invaluable. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I did think you would say as much. So I'm currently running this. Ropecaster, Sling, Shadowhunter Bow, Tripcaster, and then I just have these two from early on. But what I want is the Shadow Sling, because that does 3 elements, which is great. Although really I just need this for the ice and shock, and this does fire and then hardpoint. This is nice for tying down, and then I actually don't use this as much as I should. Maybe a sharpshooter bow would actually fare better. I'm not sure. Oh, you switch your armor based on what you're fighting? But when you're able to, you just swap mods, and you did that. Yeah. That seems like it's worth going for, to be able to have the mods swapping capabilities. But you need the disarm traps for that. That's the only thing. Does that come under... What does disarm come under? Oh, right. It doesn't. It just needs this. 2, 3, 2, 5, 8. I can get it right now. You had all the shadow variants, and then you had the Tinker skill. Oh, I see. Because what I was hoping to get was to get this 2-knock. To notch, notch. To be able to notch 2 bows, that would be not nice. But I guess I can go for this at some point. It will probably be nicer. Okay, fine, I will get it. Done. Oh, get it to 3. Oops. Oh, crap. I mean, not all is lost. It's just gonna take me a little bit more time now. No. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do side missions that also award skill points. Yeah. Considering how much I use the arrows. It's fine. To be honest, they're really generous when it comes to giving you skills. Back to accidental alpha. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I think with that, the corrupted part of it was, completed. Corruption was complete in me going all the way down to Tinker. Especially once the machines get tougher like they are now. I mean, okay, yeah, I will. Seeing as this is actually end of the stream. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I'll just do some side quests because I've done some of the main quests, so I'd imagine this would open up some side quests, which is what I wanted to do. So I'll find side quests, I'll do some errands, and hopefully some of these will level me up, and I'll get back to having 9 skills available for me to use again. Sadness ensues.